Introduction of Reconstruction Accident Traffic Course. Lesson 1. RACTT, Training Center of Investigation and Reconstruction Accidents Traffic. The principal physical model to calculate the velocity of a vehicle when this experiments a stop braking depend on the change of kinetic energy. The reason this change is caused mainly by the work of friction force. The simple model considers it when a vehicle is moving forward and perform a braking to stop. We need to know the value of velocity before starting the stop. In the following figure 1 represents a simplified car like a box on asphalt surface without slope. This box is the simplicity model of the vehicle and it is going to represent all studying variables. Where N, normal force in Newton. W, weight of vehicle in Newton. D, distance from start to braking to stop in meters. Vi, initial velocity, the unknown, in meter over seconds. Vf, final velocity, that we assume equal to 0. Ff, friction force in Newton. All kinetic energy is converted in friction work. The only force present in the line motion of box is a friction force. The normal force is a reaction of a surface over the box, and this is balanced with box weight, but in the lineal motion the forces are not in balance. Related to the Newton's second law, the friction force produces acceleration or deceleration of the box. This acceleration is equal to where A is acceleration or deceleration of box in meters over seconds squared. M, mass of the box in kilograms. Remember that the friction force is a proportionality of reaction normal force. We have where the term μ is called friction coefficient and this depend on the surface characteristic and contacting. Solving the equation 1, we have where g is a gravitational acceleration. In this case the box or vehicle is without any slope, therefore we can assume the magnitude values of normal force and weight are same. Thus we have. Now, we are going to try to get an equation to solve the problem of the initial velocity. For that we must use the law of conservation of energy, where all kinetic energy in the initial phase of vehicle will be converted in friction work. This work is creating from friction force present in the braking along the distance d. We have where delta K is a variation kinetic total in joule. Wf is a friction work in joule. Replacing the terms, we have where Vf and Vi are the velocity in the rest position and initial velocity of box. If the Vf is equal to 0, we can solve and if we think that box is on the surface without slope, we can change the reaction normal for its weight and, remembering the weight, mass, gravitational acceleration equivalence, we have solving. The negative term in the equation 2 is solved with gravitational values, minus 9.81 meters over seconds squared. The equation 2 expression could change if we take out constant term in the square root. Finally, if you need the answer in kilometers per hour, you should multiplicate the result getting from equation 2 for 3.6.
We invite you to continue the introduction of Reconstruction Accident course, sending email to rad@ractt.com, writing I want to continue course. Thanks.